Hi everyone, hi, it's Jolene. Hopefully you're doing well and staying healthy and in your yoga practice. Today I'm going to do a little bit of a balance flow. So this will be about half an hour practice. This will pair well with the grounding practice that I have on my YouTube and with the balance and meditation from the spring equinox. So if you'd like to add either one of those onto the end of this practice for a longer session, feel free to do that. As we'll be working on balance today, have something close to you. I'm going to maybe use my stair railing. I can use my wall, or if you don't have either one of those handy where your practice area is, grab a chair. And let's go ahead and get started. So coming into mountain pose today, your feet can be hip width distance or your toes can be touching. Grounding your feet into your mat, standing up nice and tall, bringing your hands to your heart. Closing your eyes and starting to set your intention for balance today, what that looks like to you, what you could maybe add into your life at this point to bring a little bit more balance, maybe bringing more yoga, more meditation in, more time outside to pair with our time at home. And start thinking about that, what that means to you, what that looks like today. As we come into our breath, breathing down into your nose, and you can add a count in your head today of 4 as you inhale. Feeling your breath coming down your throat, your chest, your belly to a count of 4. Balancing your breath. As you exhale, counting from 4, backwards 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do a couple more rounds on your own. And giving yourself permission for this session today just to let everything else go, to focus on yourself, focus on your balance, maybe having a little bit of fun with it. Coming together in our yoga practice online today. One more round of breath here. And completing your exhale, we'll start bringing a little bit of movement in as we inhale. Bring our arms overhead, grounding your feet into your mat. As you exhale, pushing through your arms energetically, coming back around. Bring your hands to your heart. Now we're going to reverse that. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, extending up. Exhale, pushing through your arms, coming around. And inhale, coming around, back to the top. Exhale, hands to your heart. One more round, standing up nice and tall. Inhale, stretching fingertips to toes here. Exhale, coming around. And inhale, coming back up to the top. Completing our round here with an exhale, coming hands to your heart. Let's do a couple rounds of that again, this time coming up and adding our tiptoes. So inhale. And if you fall out of this, falling back onto your heels, that's perfectly fine. Just come back up onto your toes when you can. Exhale. Inhale, coming back around. And exhale, coming to your heart. One more round. Inhale, up. And exhale. Inhale, coming back. And exhale, coming back down, coming back on onto your feet, grounding into your mat. Let's come up now. Inhale. We're going to do a side stretch to your right. So exhale and side stretch. You can grab your top arm with your other hand, or if you like, just have your hands in prayer here. Let's take a few rounds of breath here on your own. Grounding through your opposite foot. You can look up under your arm, look down at your mat. Next inhale, come back to the top. And let's exhale, going to your left. Again, looking up and looking down. Inhale, come back up to the top. We're going to come forward as we exhale, coming into forward bend. You can micro bend your knees here, our first bend of the day. If you'd like to kind of walk your feet. Take a couple rounds of breath here. Maybe coming a little bit deeper. Inhale, come up halfway. Hands on your thighs or your shins. Couple rounds of breath here on your own. Stretching, grounding, stretching through your back. Exhale, come back towards your mat. Inhale, you can micro bend your knees here. Come all the way up. And exhale. We're going to add a twist now. Inhale, bring your arms up. You're going to twist open to your right as you exhale. Bring your arms wide, looking over your back shoulder. If you'd like to add a little bit of extra challenge today, bring your left leg forward, standing on one foot. You're bringing that a little bit higher with each inhale. And exhale, come back up. Take a nice deep inhale here. And exhale, let's open to the other side. Again, bringing your opposite foot up. Exhale, drop that foot. Inhale, let's come up. Exhale, come into forward bend. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, rising back to mountain. And exhale, hands come to heart. Let's come wide into star pose now. I'm going to stay this way so you can see me, but you can come sideways onto your mat. Bring your feet out, your toes will be pointed out. Let's inhale our arms up to star. Pushing through your feet, stretching through your arms. We're going to come into goddess squat. And your exhale will come straight down, go post arms. Inhale and rise back to star. Exhale into goddess. Inhale, rise. And exhaling, holding our goddess squat here. Adding a little bit of extra balance, come up on your toes. Continue your breath here. Take a nice deep inhale, we're going to add a twist. On your exhale, turn and twist to your right. Looking over your back shoulder again. Challenging our balance, staying up on your toes, or you can come down into your heels. Whatever feels good for you today. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, turn and twist to your left. Inhaling to the center. Holding here for another round of breath. Inhale, rise back to star. And let's exhale, coming into forward bend. Let's do a couple side lunges here. So as you exhale, bending your left leg, straightening your right. Inhale, come back to the center. And exhale, bending your right leg, coming in to your side lunge. Inhale, come back to the center. Let all your air out. Exhale. Come into your wide bend. Soften your knees. Inhale. All the way to star. Exhale. Gotta squat one more time. Inhale and rise. Exhale, bring your hands together and step your feet together. Coming back to mountain pose, coming back to your intention of balance. Coming back to your breath. We're going to work on starting with tree pose today, and then we're going to add on to that, and then add them all into a little bit of a balance flow that will be a little bit fun today, I think. So coming and bringing your right leg onto your left. Now your first level of tree is this kickstand, opening your hips to the screen, to me. Second level on your shin and never on your knee. Your third will be coming up onto your thigh. So coming into tree pose. Hands at heart to start with. Coming back to your breath, back to your balance. And coming here, adding in arms, growing, inhaling. Closing your eyes if you'd like to add a little bit of a challenge for yourself today. Opening, growing your leaves, your limbs, your tree. And bringing arms behind you, opening your heart. Inhale and looking up. Staying strong here, take another round of breath. Inhale and rise, dropping your foot back to the ground. Exhale and bend forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, rising, coming back to mountain pose. And exhaling, hands come back to heart. Let's go to tree on the other side. So grounding your right leg in, bringing your left one, again, kickstand. Foot on shin or foot on thigh. Finding your ground, finding your balance. Inhale, bring your arms overhead. Next inhale, growing your limbs, growing your tree, opening up. Again, closing your eyes if you'd like extra challenge today. Exhale, bring your hands behind you, interlace your fingers. Inhale, look up, opening your chest to the sky. One more round of breath here. Inhale, coming back to the top, and exhale, forward bend. Inhale, rise halfway. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, rising. And exhale, your hands to your heart. Just taking a moment, taking a check-in with your body, see what feels good, see how it's responding to our balancing practice this morning. As we progress, we're going to come into a balancing chair. So bringing your right leg onto your left thigh. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, a little bit of a squat here, bringing your hands back to your heart. Concentrating on your balance. Standing strong on that left leg. Inhale, bringing your arms overhead. Maybe coming a little bit deeper into your squat. Exhale, bring arms behind you. Again, inhaling, opening your chest to the sky. Inhale, rising, arms back up. Exhale, dropping. Take a nice inhale, stretch here, and exhale, forward bend. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, rising. Back to your mountain as we exhale. Now coming into the other side, grounding on your right leg, bring left ankle onto your right. And if you fall out of these poses, no reason not to just take a rest, take a moment, come back in. Also, if you need a little bit of balance help today, grab onto your chair, your wall, your stair railing, whatever you have available. So coming into the other side, take a nice deep inhale and exhale, squat. Again, if you fall out, just join us back in when you're ready. Inhale, arms come up. Growing. Exhale, interlacing arms behind. Inhale, opening your heart to the sky. Inhale, dropping that leg. Exhale, come into your forward bend. Inhale, halfway. Exhale. Inhale, rising. And exhale. Just taking a moment, we're going to add those two together. So coming into tree and then coming into our one-legged chair. Now catching your breath, coming back to your center. Let's start by grounding our right leg, bringing our left onto our leg, whatever chair is or whatever tree is for you. Again, using that wall, stair railing, chair, whatever is available to you to help when your balance is needed. Finding your tree. Inhale, rise. Let all your air out as you inhale, bringing your leg, ankle on to your thigh, and exhale, coming into your one-legged chair. Inhale and rise. Exhale, drop, forward bend. Inhale, halfway. Exhale. Inhale, rising. And exhale, hands to heart. Let's do that on the other side now. Coming into your tree, grounding your left leg, bringing your right one either onto your thigh, your shin, or kickstanding, and finding your balance in your tree. Inhale and growing. Exhaling all your air out. Inhale, crossing ankle over thigh as you exhale, coming into your one-legged chair. Inhale, growing your arms. And exhale, coming all the way down into your forward bend. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, we'll rise back to mountain. And exhale, hands come back to heart. And moving on, we're going to do one more sequence, then we will put them all together. Coming into crescent lunge today, and I'll come sideways. You're bringing your left foot back, right foot will be forward. Setting up hips towards me. Inhale. And exhale, bending your front leg, pushing through your back leg, coming into crescent lunge. Looking up, you can make those steeple hands, maybe coming a little bit further into your lunge. arms, opening your chest to the sky. Inhale your arms back up. And exhale, step to the top of your mat, and then forward bend. Inhale halfway. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, rising all the way up. Exhaling. Now coming the other way. Left foot will be forward, right one back. Inhale, set yourself up for crescent lunge. Exhale. Finding your breath, finding your balance. Inhale and rising, steeple fingers here. Exhale, open your heart to the sky. Inhale, coming back up. And exhale. Step to the top and forward bend. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, rising. And exhale. We're going to do that one more time, adding on warrior three. This will be especially helpful to have your wall or your chair by you for your balance. So this will be your right leg forward, left leg back. Set your hips up square to me. Inhale. Exhale, bending through your front leg. Finding your balance here in crescent lunge. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale. And if in your practice, we're going to come into warrior three as you inhale. Rising, again, grabbing your balance helper or coming forward, opening your arms. Arms can come forward. Hands to heart or airplane. Take a moment to find your warrior three. Again, balance help. Perfectly okay. Exhale, drop back. Inhale to crescent lunge. Inhale, come forward. And exhale, come into your forward bend. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, rise. And exhale. We'll come in and do that on the opposite side now. Left leg will be forward, right leg back. Finding your crescent lunge. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, bending. Finding your balance. Exhaling all your air out. Inhale, coming to warrior three. Again, you can grab your balance helper here. Arms can be wide, forward, airplane, or hands to heart. Exhale, drop your back leg. Inhale, come back to crescent lunge. Inhale, step forward, and exhale, forward bend. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale and rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's take a moment coming back, finding your breath. Balance can be challenging. One side might be a little bit different than the other. Also using a lot of energy, a lot of core strength to keep ourselves upright. Come back and find your breath. We're going to add all four of those together into a little flow. Again, kind of standing by your wall or your chair if needed. And this is something really fun to kind of work on outside of our practice anytime you would like. So let's start in tree, again grounding through your right leg. Bring your left, either your kickstand, your shin, or your thigh, finding your tree. Inhaling your arms up, growing your tree. Exhale all your air out. Inhale, bring that ankle onto your thigh, and exhale, coming into your one-legged chair. This is where it gets really fun. Inhale and rise. Bring that leg behind you. Plant. Exhale, bend your front knee. Crescent lunge. Take a breath here. Exhale all your air out. And inhale. Balancing, coming forward. Warrior three. Exhale, our leg down. Rise. Take a nice inhale, exhale. Come back to your crescent lunge. Inhale, come back to the top. Exhale, let's take a forward bend here. And inhale, let's rise to the top. Exhale. Hands come to your heart. Coming into the other side. So grounding your left leg, finding your tree. Inhale, growing your tree. Exhale all your air out. Inhale, bringing that ankle onto thigh. And exhale, coming into one-legged chair. Inhale and rise, bring that leg behind you. Plant. Exhale, crescent lunge. Take a nice inhale. And exhale your air out. Inhale, come forward, warrior three. Exhale, dropping your foot. Inhale. Exhale, come back to your crescent lunge. Inhale, come to the top. Exhale, take a forward bend. Next inhale, rise. And exhale, hands come to your heart. So that's a nice sequence you can try anytime to work on your balance. Again, that's tree to your one-legged chair, back to your crescent lunge, and then forward to warrior three. Coming back to our breath here, standing tall in mountain pose. We worked really hard today. So let's come back down onto our mat. Let's inhale. Exhale, take a forward bend. Plant your hands. Step back into down dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, drop your knees to your mat. Inhale, look forward. And exhale, come into child's pose. Finding your breath here. Enjoying the effects of our balancing practice and our hard work today. Inhale, coming back up to tabletop. We're going to come around to seated. And we'll do one more balanced pose. And this is balancing, pressing through our hip bones on our mat. So it'll be a nice stretch to end today's practice. This is cow face pose. You're bringing your left leg under your right and stacking your knees as best you can. Your option here is to just come into ankles crossed, easy seated, which is perfectly fine here too. So again, left leg is under, right leg on top. And grabbing your feet, if this is in your practice, sitting up nice and tall as you inhale. And exhale, just come a little bit forward. Taking a check on your sit bones. Are they equally grounded? Are they balanced on your mat? Finding your breath. You can close your eyes here, coming back to your intention. How are you going to find your balance? Come a little bit further forward if that's in your practice today. Taking a check on anywhere you feel out of balance, bringing that balance back in. Inhale, come back up. Unravel your legs. Let's take a forward bend. Inhale, your arms overhead. And exhale, hinge at your hips. Just come forward. Inhale and rise to the top. Exhale, your hands to your heart. Now bringing your, see this was your left leg, bringing your right leg under, doing the opposite way. Left leg on top. Again, finding that balance in your sit bones on your mat. Option again to just come into easy seated pose. Inhale and rise. Exhale, bend forward. Remembering to breathe here. If you'd like to come back to our counted breath at this point, inhaling for 4. Exhaling for 4. Another round of breath here. Starting to cool down as we head into Shavasana. Inhale and rise back to the top. Extend your legs, shake them out, raise your arms. As you exhale, bend forward. Inhale and rise. Exhale, your hands to your heart. Just take a few moments here. We'll come down onto our mats. If you would like to come into legs up the wall pose for Shavasana today, that's just bringing your bottom close to a wall, bringing your legs up, opening your hands, your palms, letting yourself come back to your breath. Again, you can use that counted breath. This will double as our inversion today. Taking a few moments here. Moving into Shavasana. invite you to stay here for as long as you like. Otherwise, just coming back around to seated. Bring your hands into your heart. I hope this practice has helped you to find balance today, and I truly hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all soon. Namaste. Thank you, everybody. I will see you all soon.